Immediately it will thicken up the sauce. Wow, now you can see it is so super shiny, and I can off the fire. Hope you can see my sauce is super shiny right now, and it actually wrapped over the fish really nicely. Look at this, beautiful.
Cooking apa?
Hi, this is Cooking Apa. Today, I'm going to cook a Kung Pao catfish, Kung Pao Tosat. It is actually, you can find this in Johor Bahru, some of the restaurant, but somehow I haven't seen anyone selling in KL yet. Perhaps those who know can let me know, because Tosat, the meat itself, the catfish, is actually very tender. And I don't know why, only the few shops in Johor Bahru is making it in Kung Pao flavor. Now, Kung Pao, what do we mean by Kung Pao? Let me show you. All right, the meaning of Kung Pao is actually dried chili. Yeah, dried chili means Kung Pao. And there is actually one step for you to showing you how to cook Kung Pao later. I will explain shortly. Then we need few pieces of ginger, few slices of garlic here, and also some spring onion, the white portion of it. So first of all, I'm going to marinate the catfish with a little bit of fine salt. Yeah. Well, you can see how fresh it is. So the next trick for making Kung Pao is to make sure your Kung Pao sauce is already ready before you start cooking, so that later it will be very easy. So first thing, I'm going to put in approximately 2 tablespoons of light soya sauce. Then some dark soya sauce, approximately maybe 1 teaspoon. Yeah. 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce. Some salt. Some sugar. At least 2 tablespoons of black vinegar. Few dashes of white pepper. Then we add in some water. Try to mix everything up. Now this sauce is not done yet. There's one more thing you want to add, but I will not add it right now. I will add it when I'm about to use it. Yeah. Alright, we're going to start by giving it a little bit of vegetable oil and heat it up. So once it is heated up, we add in the ginger slices, the Kung Pao, yeah, the dried chili, and try to remove the seeds, yeah, so that it won't be too spicy later. We only want the fragrance from the Kung Pao. And part of the spring onion, we will keep some towards the end. Now you want to saute this for a minute or two. How would you know it's ready? Well, you will start seeing the Kung Pao, the dried chili, actually start to expand. It is actually very obvious one, not difficult to tell, yeah? So keep on sauteing until you start seeing the dried chili started to expand. Right, this is after approximately 1-2 minutes. I can actually see the dried chili already started to expand, and I can really smell the nice aroma coming. And next thing is I can actually put in the marinated catfish. I gotten the seller to cut it and wash it, clean it for me. Tosat, first time cooking tosat. You know, not all the fish you can actually just simply stir fry like this, because the meat itself can actually disintegrate, yeah? So you can do this with tosat. But also you don't want to, you want to be a bit gentler, yeah? It won't take a long time for it to get cooked seriously. If you are thinking of using other fish for this, then certain fish you may need to deep fry first before using it. Now, the thing about tosat is you can actually stir fry like this. Secondly, the meat is super sweet and super tender. Seriously, really nice. Wow, already very fragrant right now. Now is the time where we can put in our sauce. Now, at this point of time, you can do it two ways. Number one, you can actually add in the sauce without the starch, and we add in the starch a bit later. Or you can also add in the starch powder into this particular sauce. So you can do it either way. So now I'm adding in without the starch. And I will close the lid to let it cook and simmer for approximately a minute or two before I continue while I prepare the starch solution. Right, this is after approximately 1 to 2 minutes. Wow, very fragrant right now. Actually, in JB, they serve this dish using a clay pot. Oh, really nice. So it is actually sizzling when it is served onto your table, yeah? The fish is basically cooked, but now we just want to allow all the sauce to thicken up. But of course, at the same time, I'll be adding in the remaining of my spring onion. And I'll be adding some starch solution. Immediately, it will thicken up the sauce. Wow, now you can see it is so super shiny, and I can off the fire. Hope you can see my sauce is super shiny right now, and it actually wrapped over the fish really nicely. Look at this, beautiful, really beautiful and super fragrant. And this is the famous dish in Johor Bahru. Alright, so here's Appa's a very simple Kong Bao Tosat. Yeah, you can basically use any fish you want, but if you are using the normal snapper and all those, you probably want to deep fry it first, because that fish, the meat itself, it can disintegrate very easily. Alright, so I hope you like my very simple video today. If you like my video, do share my video on your Facebook to your friends. Come to Cooking Appa Facebook page to click like and follow button. Follow up on Instagram and subscribe to Cooking Appa YouTube channel. I know some of you may say, hey, how come the Gong Bao Ji thing always come with cashew nut and all those? Yeah, you can add in, but actually for this particular dish, we don't add in any kinds of nuts inside. Yeah, all right. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.